Hey everybody. I'm going to give you just a really quick tutorial on how to get Zoom running on your laptop or PC. Most laptops these days have a camera at the top of the screen so that you can video conference with your friends or your boss or whoever, and or in our case, sit and party with one another. So the first thing you want to do is open up a browser window on the internet, and you want to go to, there are probably a couple different ways to do it, but what I do is go to Zoom download, type in the words Zoom download, hit return, and that will take you to a Google search that will bring up this link, Zoom go to download. So you want to click that link, and the first option you have is to download Zoom client for meetings. This is what you want right here. So hit download, and now I have a particularly fast internet connection, so it popped in really quickly. But the application will download to your machine, and it will go to whatever folder you have any downloads set to go. So on my machine, I have all my downloads go to a particular folder I have set up down here. If you're on a PC, you may have your downloads from the internet set to go somewhere else. But anyway, wherever it went, it's going to end up somewhere on your machine, and it's going to be called Zoom, and it's going to be an installation file. It looks different on Macs than it does on PCs, but basically you want to find that Zoom installer on your computer that you just downloaded, and you hit continue, and it'll say, how do you want to install this software? Install for all users of this computer or just for me only? I actually didn't see this the first time I installed it, but I'm going to say install for me only, and hit continue. Then it'll say how much space it's going to take up on your machine, blah, blah, blah. Just continue through the installation, and when it's all finished, you will then be able to go to a Zoom meeting. All right, so the installation was a success on this machine, so I'm going to close this window out here, and already the application is running, and it's waiting to go to a meeting. But you're not going to do anything from here. What you're going to do is, to get into a meeting from me, you're going to go to your mail, your email. Now I have my email set up and on a different window over here. And an email you get from me is going to say basically something like this: Michael Petrancic is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting. And it'll give the date and time. And then it has a link. This is what you need to click on in order to get into our meeting or our party or wherever you're going. So I'm going to click that link right now to join the meeting, and it will automatically start up the Zoom program, okay? And it's going to give you this window so you can preview what you're going to look like when you go into the room. So, you want to fix your hair or, adjust your glasses, whatever. And you want to click Join with Video. So when you click Join with Video, on my screen, where I am the host, I'm going to get a message that tells me, hey, somebody wants to come in. You're going to be put in a waiting room. And so when I see who you are, I will click a button. And when I say admit, you will then be allowed into the room. And another window will pop up. Looks like this. And this blue button here allows us to hear you. Now, we'll be able to see you right now, but we want to be able to hear you too. So click Join with Computer Audio. I'm going to mute my sound so that I don't get any feedback. Now, this window, basically, you see yourself. I think this is me up at the top. That's me there. Well, it's either both me. But anyway, up in the top right corner of the window, you'll want to click this little button that says Gallery View. And then what it will do is it will make little boxes all over the screen for everyone who's in the room and is part of the meeting. Now, what I, as the host, will do is I am going to I'm going to mute everybody's microphones, because if we have 20 or 30 people in the room and everybody has their microphone on, it just turns into a big mess. So I will mute everybody's microphone at first, and down in the corner of this screen, you'll be able to mute or unmute your microphone as long as I haven't done it for you. And then also you can turn off your video so that, oh, in this case I'm Hala. So you can turn off your video with this little button down in the left-hand corner of the screen. It says start and stop video. So that'll allow us to see you. And also in the corner of your little box where you are talking, if you see this little red symbol with the microphone with that's red, that means that you're muted, which means your mouth is moving, but we have no idea what you're saying. So you might hear us say, "Hey, Mike, turn your sound on," in which case you'll go down into this corner and unmute your microphone, and then we will be able to hear what you are saying. Also, the screen, the square for the person who's talking lights up in yellow. You'll notice that when you're in the meeting that the squares will pop up yellow here and there. Just depends who's doing the talking. But like I said, most of the time we want everybody in the room to have their microphones muted, and I will probably point to you if you want to say something or you have a joke to tell or anything important to say. Basically, you just wave your hand in front of the screen, and I'll see your hand, and I will unmute you. I'll call on you and say, "Hey, what's up? What do you got to say?" The other thing you can do is down here in the bottom of your screen, you'll have this little button that says reactions, and you can clap, you can give a thumbs up. That's another way that you can give me a signal that, hey, you would like to say something, and then I'll call on you, and you can. Well, I don't know how you get rid of that reaction. Oh, I guess you hit reaction again. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Download the app, get it onto your computer, go to the email that I sent you with the link, click the link at the time of the party, and then you'll see a window that says the host will let you in momentarily. When I see that you're there, I'll hit a button, get you in the room, and we'll start chatting. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday, and take care. Bye.